Today we will start geometrical representation of real numbers. According to your previous classes, okay, you have done the given problems according to the given concepts. Okay, today we will start this topic geometrical representation of real numbers. Geometrical representation of real numbers. How we can represent some numbers, okay, real numbers on the number line by the help of geometry. So, the name of this topic is geometrical representation of real number. Okay, but before this, I want to discuss something about finding the irrational number between two rational or finding the irrational number between two irrational number. Okay, first we will discuss about this point, finding irrational number between two rational number or finding irrational number between two irrational number. Okay, after this we will go in this topic. Okay, then students, come on. First, if you want to find two or three irrational between two rational, okay, putting rational between two rational, okay, we have discussed so far, no problem at all. But finding irrational between two rational, okay, shortly we want to discuss. Okay, so we are starting our first question. First question is, find three irrational between 5 upon 7 and 9 upon 11. Take down, find three irrational between, find three irrational between 5 upon 7 and 9 upon 11. Okay, find three irrationals between 5 upon 7 and 9 upon 11. A student, as you know, these two are rational, and between rational you want to find irrational. Okay, so first of all, we will change this rational in its decimal expansion. Okay, 5 upon 7 equal to, we will divide 5 by 7 first. 7 7 ja 49, 7 1 ja 7, 7 4 ja 28, 7 2 ja 14, 7 8 ja 56, 7 5 ja 35. Okay, we are getting the remainder 5 now. So these are the repeating block digits. Okay, we will write here 0.714285. Now second rational is 9 upon 11. Similarly, we will change it into its decimal form. 9 divided by 11 now, 0.0 here, 11 8 ja 88, 11 1 ja 11, then 9. Okay, it means these two are the digit in repeating block. So we will write here 0.81 bar. Okay, understanding? Clear cut operation here. Okay, these two are rational and we want to find three irrational between these two rational. इन दोनों रेशनल के बीच में आपको रेशनल नहीं लिखना है, रेशनल लिखने का मेथड आपको मालूम है। अब आपको इन दोनों रेशनल के बीच इरेशनल लिखना है। ओके, वी नीड द इरेशनल बिटवीन दीज टू रेशनल। सो आवर फर्स्ट वर्क विल बी find the decimal expansion of these two rational. Okay, first finding the decimal expansion of these two rational in this way. Okay, now think about these two numbers clearly. 0.71 is less than 0.81. You can guess 0.71 is less than 0.81. No problem at all. 0.71 is less than 0.81. Now we should remember the definition of irrational in decimal expansion. In decimal expansion definition, okay, cleared what? If decimal expansion is non-terminating, non-recurring. Mind these two words. If the decimal expansion of the number is non-terminating, non-recurring. What do you mean by this? Non-terminating, non-recurring. So we will find three numbers between these two. Okay, they will be non-terminating, non-recurring. So how we can write this number? First we can write 0.72. Okay, our number will be larger than 71 and less than 81. So we can write 0.72, but that is the terminating decimal. So we should change it non-terminating, non-repeating. Okay, so 7202002 dot. A student, this type of number is called non-terminating, non-repeating. Okay, now second number we can write 0.73. 0.73, 0003 dot. Now third number we can write in this way 0.74, 04, 0004 dot. In this way we can find the irrational between two rational. Okay, think this is the morning time. Find two or more than two irrational or one irrational between two rational. Okay, clear? Now student, second problem from this previous concept. Find two irrational numbers between find two irrational numbers between root 5 and root 7. Root 5 and root 7. Root 5 and root 7. Do you know root? That is the sign of radical. That is the sign of radical. This is the root. Okay, finding a square root of 5. Finding a square root of 7. Here, finding a square root of 5, finding a square root of 7, this sign is radical. Okay? Now, think about this question. In previous, finding 3 irrational between 2 rational. In the second question, finding irrational between 2 irrational. As you know, these two are irrational. Under root 5 irrational, under root 7 irrational. So how we can find 2 irrational between these two irrational? So first, number is under root 5. Now we should go in decimal expansion. How we can go in decimal expansion after finding the square root approximately? Okay? So we will find the square root of 5. 0, 0, then 0, 0, 3 pair of 0 you should write. Now 2 to the 4, 1, double 0 here, 2 to 4, 42 to the 84, 16 here. Now next double 0, okay, 2 to 4, I mean 44. So 4, 4 up 5, multiply it 5, 5 5 is 25, 5 4 is 20, 22, 2, 5 4 is 20, then 22, 2225, okay, by 4, 4 4 4, 4 4 is 16, 4 4 is 16, 17, 4 4 is 16, 17, 1700, so 3, approximately 3. Now 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 1, 3 4s are 12, 113. Now subtract. 10 minus 9 1, 9 minus 2 7, 5 minus 3 2, then 0. Okay, next pair. 3 is here, 6, 4 and 4. Now you can guess here 446. After putting one digit, 4000 something. 4, 4 is 16, 4 5 is 20, 4 6 is 24. We can guess about 6, 4 4 6 6. 26,796 we can guess. Okay, so right here 6, then 6. 2.236 we can write, or 7 also. So we will write here 2.236. Okay, dot dot dot. Now student, similarly in under root 7, you will go in this process, find the square root, okay, in approximate value. Then you should mind these 2 digit after decimal in decimal block. And according to your previous question, you can find the non-terminating, non-repeating 2 numbers. Okay? Now you can do. In this way, we have completed finding rational or irrational between two rational or between two irrational. Okay? Now, students, we are going to discuss about geometrical representation of real number. Mind your topic, geometrical representation of real number. In this topic, geometrical representation of real number, we will discuss about three types of problem. Okay? Geometrical representation of real number. In this concept, in this topic, we will discuss about three important sums. Okay? First type of sum will be representation of irrational number on the number line. Irrational number on the number line. Representation of irrational number on the number line. First, we will discuss about this. Mind the topic, geometrical representation of real number. First, we will discuss about representation of irrational number on the number line. Second, representation of real number on the number line. And third, representation of rational number on the number line by successive magnification. On the number line by successive magnification. Successive magnification or visualization. Hello student, come in our today's topic, geometrical representation of real number. In this topic, we are going to discuss about these 3 points, 3 types of problem, 3 types of representation. First, representation of irrational number on the number line. Representation of irrational number on the number line. Second, representation of real number on the number line. And third, representation of real number on the number line by successive magnification. Successive, SUCCSSIV, successive magnification, that is called visualization also. Okay. Now check this representation of irrational number on the number line, just like under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, etc. This type of number we want to represent on the number line. Under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, etc. This type of irrational number we will represent on the number line. Okay. Now representation of real number on the number line, which type of number? Under root 3.5, under root 3.5, under root 2.5, under root 2.5, under root 3.5, under root 10.3, under root 10.3. Okay, this type of number we will represent on the number line. Okay, check representation of real number on the number line. Which type of number? Under root 3.5, under root 2.5, under root 10.3. This type of number, okay, we will represent on the number line. Okay, so second branch is representation of real number on the number line. Now student, third branch, representation of real number on the number line by successive magnification. Successive magnification, that is called visualizing. विजुअलाइज करेंगे, उसको बड़ा करके दिखाएंगे, कंटिन्यूअस विजुअलाइज करते जाएंगे. That is called visualization method. Okay, which type of number that will be in visualizing method is 7.235. 7.235. Okay, 7.235, 4.26. Okay, 4.26, 5.123, etc. This type of number we will represent on the number line. Understood now? Okay, we are starting the first type of problem. A representation of irrational number on the number line. A student, suppose that you have a number, irrational number, under root 2. You want to represent it on the number line. So first, we will draw a line. Mind the geometrical representation of this type. First, we will draw a line. Okay? First, we will draw a line. Then, fix a point on this line. Suppose that this is a point. Fix a point on the number line. But think first of all. Suppose that this is your number line. Okay? If you are fixing a point here, that is A. Now, after taking 1 unit in this side, 1 unit, mind it. Measuring unit, do you know? Centimeter, inch, etc. But you want to measure this white board or green board in this way. A student, this is also a unit developed by ourselves. Okay, so suppose that you are taking distance 1 unit from A. This is B. Now we are drawing right angle here. I mean, we are drawing a perpendicular on the point A. Suppose that this is the perpendicular. Now student, this is your 1 unit. From the same length, same radius, okay, cut an arc from the starting point here. Suppose that this is C. Now join these 2 points. Okay. This geometrical representation, student, is showing a right angle triangle here. Because in this triangle, this is right angle. Okay. Measurement of AB is 1 unit. Measurement of AC is also 1 unit. Now you need the measurement of BC. Okay. So we will take help from Pythagoras. Here BC square equal to AC square plus AB square. Do you know? Okay. So that BC square equal to 1 square means 1 and 1 square means 1 because both measuring 1 unit. Now student, BC equal to under root 2. Do you know? BC equal to under root 2. So this side BC under root 2 unit now. Okay. Now student, suppose that you are selecting the center B and taking radius BC, drawing a circular arc from here. You can draw or not? We can draw the circular arc. If we have two things, one is center, another is radius. Center is B and radius is BC. From B you are drawing a circular arc. This is the circular arc. The circular arc cut the given line at a point. Suppose that this point is D. Okay. So can you guess measurement of BC equal to measurement of BD? Measurement of BC. What is this? This is the radius taken by you. Measurement of BD equal to measurement of BC because this is a circular arc. Radii from the same circle, they are equal. If measurement of BC is under root 2, then measurement of BD also under root 2. So we will write here under root 2. This is the representation of irrational number on the number line in this way. That is the geometrical proof also. Because this circular arc drawn by you from B, if BC is the radius, then BD is also radius. So these two are radii. And radii from the same circles, they are equal in length. No problem at all. That is the geometrical proof also. So this is the under root 2. But one thing we should mind here. What? Sir, D representing under root 2 on the number line. Okay? In positive or negative, we should think. So, if we are taking here 0 on this number line, then this will be minus under root 2. Okay, because that is the left side. We should go in right side. Okay. So we will think about this. We will draw right angle here. Okay. Take 0 this side. Okay. Then we can represent this type of number. Okay. No problem at all. Now student, so this is your taken point on the line. Suppose that this is A. Now we will take 1 unit. 1 unit. Suppose that we are taking 1 unit in this side. That side is B. Now check again. Now student, we will draw a perpendicular here. Suppose that this is the perpendicular. Measure 1 unit. Okay. Measure 1 unit. Suppose that this is C. Now, student, we will join these 2 points. This is 1 unit. This is 1 unit. So, by Pythagoras, this will be under root 2 unit. Okay. Now, from center B, from center B and radius BC, after drawing a circular arc that will intersect the line at a point, suppose that this point is D, so this point will represent under root 2 on the number line. Let B equal to 0 on the number line. Let B equal to 0 on the number line, so that D equal to under root 2. Understood? By the help of Pythagoras, in right angled triangle ABC, AB equal to 1 unit, AB equal to 1 unit, AC equal to 1 unit, taken by us, so that BC square equal to 1 plus 1, or BC equal to under root 2 unit. Okay? Under root 2 unit. Now, from center B and radius BC, a radius BC, an arc or circular arc you can write. An arc is drawn which intersect the line the number line at D, so that D will represent under root 2. D will represent under root 2. Understood, student? Take down now this type of problem, how you can solve. Now we will go in under root 3, then under root 5, simply. Okay, completed. Now, student, we should think about under root 3. How we can represent it? First, we will represent under root 2. Suppose that this is A, this is 1 unit B, this is the perpendicular 1 unit here C. Now 1 unit, so this is under root 2 unit in the same process. Now you want to represent under root 3. So a student, from center C, we will construct a right angle in this way. From center C, you will construct a right angle. Okay, mind BC is the baseline now. BC is the baseline. First, we will follow the process of under root 2. Then after supposing BC is our baseline now, then from center C, we will construct a right angle here. Okay? Right angle. Suppose that this is your right angle. कम दिखता है. Now student, follow the process of under root 2. Suppose that this is A. Taking 1 unit here on the number line. Suppose that this is B. Now we will draw a perpendicular at A and AB equal to 1 unit. So by the radius AB, we will draw an arc which will cut this perpendicular, that is C. After joining B and C, we will get a right angle triangle here, and after going in Pythagoras, we will get under root 2. So this is the representation of under root 2 on the number line. That is cleared. But now you want to represent under root 3. How it will be possible? So after supposing BC is your baseline. Hello, BC is your baseline. And C is from the center C, we will draw a right angle now. A right angle here. I mean, drawing the perpendicular at the point C again. After supposing BC is the baseline. No problem. Now, a student, this is your 1 unit length. So, after taking the radius AB and from center C, you will draw another arc. Suppose that this point is D. Okay? Now join B and D. Okay? B and D. Now think about the length of BD. A student, this is also a right angle triangle. Are you thinking? This is also a right angle triangle. Why? Because this angle is 90 degree. Constructed by you yourself. No problem. This triangle is right angled triangle. Right angle that see. Measurement of your base is under root 2 according to your previous concept. And length of this side taken by you 1 unit. So this is 1 unit. Yes, this is 1 unit. This side is under root 2 unit. Now go in Pythagoras. BD square equal to BC square plus CD square by Pythagoras. Take down also. Now BD square equal to BC is under root 2 square. Okay? BC is under root 2 square. Mind, you all are in the class. Don't mind. You are taking something from online. Mind, you are in your classroom altogether. So BC equal to under root 2 square, and CD taken by you 1 unit. So a square of 1 is 1. Now student, BD square equal to under root 2 square 2. 2 plus 1 equal to 3. Now BD equal to under root 3. So measurement of BD will be under root 3 now. Clear? How measurement of BD is under root 3? No problem at all. No problem. Okay. Now student, from center B. Mind the center B, and after taking radius BD. BD is the radius. BD is the radius, just like root 2. After taking radius BD, we will draw a circular arc from center B and radius BD. We will draw a circular arc. Are you thinking? Am I right? This circular arc will intersect the number line at a point. Suppose that this point will be E. Okay. So E will represent under root 3 on the number line. Why E will represent under root 3? Because BD is the radius and one circular arc drawn by you. So BD equal to BE or BE equal to BD because they are the radii from the same circle. Because they are the radii from the same circle. So BE equal to BD. In this way, we can say, okay, root 3 under root 3 will represent the distance 0 to E. Okay. Okay. And that is the representation of under root 3 on the number line. Can you give the proof? Can you give the proof now? Why distance between B and E is under root 3? We will follow the process of under root 2. After that, we will go at C, draw a right angle. Okay. Then we will go in Pythagoras in this right angle triangle BCD. Find the length of BD. Then after drawing the circular arc, we will give the geometrical proof BE equal to BD equal to under root 3. Okay. Now student, we should think about under root 5. छोड़ दीजिए ना बाद में रहने दीजिए जब अंडर रूट 5. Now think about under root 5. Similarly, we will draw a number line. We will draw a number line, student, here. Now after taking a point on this line A, we will measure 1 unit, suppose that is B. How many unit? 1 unit. Now student, we will draw the perpendicular at what? We will draw the perpendicular at, रिप्लाई नहीं देते हैं, मजा नहीं आता. We will draw the perpendicular at A. Now student, we will cut double arc by the radius of AB from A. This is the first arc, this is the second arc. I mean, we are taking 2 unit. 2 unit. How many unit? 2 unit, and this point is C. Now check the distance of AC. Distance of AC, mind the distance of AB. Distance of AB is 1 unit. Similarly, distance of AC is 2 unit. Very good. Now join B to C. What type of triangle this is? This triangle is right angle triangle, right angled at A. Now you can go in Pythagoras. BC square equal to AB square plus AC square. Hello? AB is 1 unit, so square of 1 is 1. AC is 2 unit, so square of 2 is 9. No. A square of 2 is 4. Now student, BC equal to under root 5 unit. So measurement BC now that is declared, under root 5 unit. Now by the same process, from center B, taking radius BC, गाइए गीत, from center B, taking radius BC, drawing an circular arc which will intersect the number line at a point. This point will be D. Okay. Now student, mind distance of BD geometrically, since BC is under root 5 given by Pythagoras formula, no doubt in it. Okay, if BC is under root 5, then BD is also under root 5. So the point on the number line D will represent the irrational number under root 5. Okay. Can you give your geometrical proof for this? No problem at all. Very good student. Now we should think about our second point today. Representation of real number on the number line, just like 3.5, 2.5, 10.3, etc. Think the second point, representation of real number on the number line, just like 3.5, 2.5 और 10.3 etc. इस टाइप के नंबर को अब हम लोग नंबर लाइन पर कैसे दिखाएंगे? ओके, आर यू रेडी? ठीक है. Now student, we are starting the first 3.5 under root 3.5, under root 2.5, under root 10.3. Think the process. Step first, we will draw a line here. Okay, we will draw a line here first of all. Suppose that this point is A on the number line. Now student, you have 3.5 centimeter, inch, etc. is not given. So we should select our measuring unit ourselves. ठीक है, इसमें cm, inches, किलोमीटर, मीटर कुछ नहीं है. इसका मतलब हमें यूनिट बनाना पड़ेगा. We will have to make or develop our own unit. 5 minutes. We should develop our unit. Okay. Now student, develop your unit and take 3.5 unit. No. But 3.5 that will be possible. Impossible. In our own measuring unit. Okay. So we should think about cm because a scale available in your geometry box. From here student, we will measure 3.5 cm. Suppose that from A to B, okay, distance is 3.5 cm. Cut 3.5 cm from A. Okay. Now student, from B, we will measure 1 cm. That point will be D. C. Okay. First we will draw the number line. Then select a point. From this point we will measure 3.5 cm. Okay. From 3.5 cm we will measure 1 cm for any number. Increase the number by 1 cm. Increase the number by 1 cm. Okay. Now student, I have the segment AC, okay, and measurement of AC will be 4.5 cm. Think, because AB is 3.5 cm. AB is 3.5 cm. So AC will be 4.5 cm. Now we will draw the perpendicular bisector of AC. Mind the word perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector we will draw. Perpendicular bisector of AC. Suppose that this is the perpendicular bisector of AC. Okay, can you draw perpendicular bisector? A student, this point is M, suppose that. Okay, now think about AC and AM. A student, AC is 4.5 and AM is half of 4.5, because this is the perpendicular bisector. वो तो हाफ हाफ कर देगा ना, तो AC 4.5 है तो AM कितना होगा? हाफ ऑफ 4.5. Now student, from center A, from center M and radius MC और radius AM, ध्यान दीजिए, because this line is the perpendicular bisector, M is the middlemost point of AC. Okay, so AM equal to MC. So from center M, by taking radius AM or MC, we will draw a semicircle. Okay, from center M we will draw a semicircle. Understood now? Okay, now student, from center B we will draw a perpendicular. From center B we will draw a perpendicular that will intersect the semicircle at a point. Suppose that this point will be D. Okay, length of BD is now under root 3.5. Length of BD is under root 3.5. Okay, now student, from center B and radius BD. From center B and radius BD, we will draw a circular arc which will intersect the number line at a point. This point will be K. Okay, this point will be K, and that will represent under root 3.5 on the number line. If BD is under root 3.5, then BK is also under root 3.5, because this is the circular arc, and BD equal to BK, they are the radii from the same circle. So BD equal to BK equal to under root 3.5. Understood now? Can you write the step of construction? Okay, now proof. How we can say BD is under root 3.5? How we can say BD is under root 3.5? Now student, geometrical proof, take down. We have no time now. Geometrical proof, student. First we will join M to D. Join in your notebook M to D. Student, this is the perpendicular. Okay. Now in right angled triangle. Right angled triangle MBD. Right angled triangle MBD. Take down. But guess first of all the distance MB. BD, you need BD. Okay. You need BD, I'm thinking. You need BD, I'm thinking. Okay? How we can find? First, as you know, AC is 4.5. AC is 4.5. AC is 4.5. MC is half of 4.5. Half of 4.5. Are you thinking? AC is 4.5 because AB is 3.5 and BC is 1 unit. So AC is 4.5. Student M is the middle point of AC due to perpendicular bisector. So AM equal to CM equal to half of AC. सोच रहे हैं आप, समझ रहे हैं ठीक से? MC equal to 4.5 upon 2. Now student, we should think about BM. BM equal to CM. BM equal to CM minus BC. BM equal to ये है BM. BM equal to CM minus BC. ओके, BM आप चाहते हैं BM का डिस्टेंस, तो BM equal to CM minus BC. CM is 4.5 upon 2 and BC is 1. Now you can subtract it. Do the subtraction. 4.5 upon 2, it means 2.25. 4.5 आधा सवा 2 minus 1 equal to 1.25. 1.25. So BM is 1.25. BM is 1.25. Okay. Now student, can you guess about MD? सीरियस होकर आइए, जो भी आंसर करेगा समझ नहीं पाएगा. Now MD. MD is the radii. MD is the radius. MD is the radius for this semicircle. And semicircle drawn by you from center M and radius CM. And radius CM. CM is what? 4.5 upon 2. It means radius will be 4.5 upon 2. एक बार फिर से सुनिए. From center M and radius MC. Okay. This is the semicircle drawn by you. Okay. Now student, MD is the distance between center and circumference. So this will be the radius. This will be the radius. And all radii in the same semicircle, they are equal. It means MD equal to MC. MD equal to MC. No problem. It means MD equal to 4.5 upon 2. 4.5 upon 2. Understood? Now, in this right angle student, MD declared, MB declared, you need BD. You need BD. Go in Pythagoras. MD square equal to BM square plus BD square by Pythagoras. Okay? MD square equal to BM square plus BD square by Pythagoras. Now student, MD that is given 4.5 upon 2 square. BM that is given 1.25. 1.25. 25, 1.25 square. Now plus BD. You need BD. Okay? Okay? Now student, you can guess. 4.5 upon 2 means 2.25. 25 square equal to 1.25 square plus BD square. Now 2.25. Can you find out the product? 2.25 by 2.25. Five, 2, 6, 10, 5. Okay? 2 to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.0625. 5.0625 equal to 1.25 multiply 1.25. क्या हुआ?
वीडियो पॉज हो गया।
ठीक हुआ? हो गया? हेलो स्टूडेंट, 2.25 square equal to 1.25 square plus BD square. You can calculate yourself. Do you know the operation? Now 5 point this equal to 1 point this plus BD square. Now we can write 5.0625 minus 1.5625 equal to BD square. You can write now. Okay. Now student, can you subtract? Can you subtract? Then subtract please. 5.0625, 1.5625, 0, 0, 0, 10 minus 5, 5, 4 minus 1, 3. We will get 3.5. 0 is nothing now. Now student, we can write BD square equal to 3.5. BD square equal to 3.5. So we can write BD equal to under root 3.5. In this way, student, we can say BD equal to under root 3.5. This is our geometrical proof. Because we have no measuring unit for under root 3.5. Okay, we will give our geometrical proof only. In this way, you should try to check these sums yourself. Our last topic, okay, from selected topic left out, that will be visualization. Okay, we will discuss in our next class. Okay, thank you. Thank you, student. All the best. You should try to all the given questions.